Let's start with a real-life experience. A 8-year-old woman returned for her first follow-up after starting a homeopathic remedy. 3 weeks earlier, she had reported sleeping better and feeling less anxious. Her daily remedy was homeopathic arsenic, known as Arsenicum Album, at a 9C potency. She began her follow-up with a story about her recent annual checkup with her gynecologist. This story sets the stage for a deeper look into the world of non-toxic medicines and the misunderstandings that often surround them. During her checkup, the woman filled out a form about new treatments she was trying. She mentioned her homeopathic remedy, not expecting the reaction she received. Her gynecologist was shocked and alarmed, turning red with concern. The doctor insisted that arsenic, in any dose, is a poison and warned her to stop immediately, claiming it was toxic to the liver and that the liver could not regenerate. This strong reaction highlights the gap in understanding between conventional and homeopathic medicine. After the appointment, the woman's husband also became worried. He insisted that she stop taking the homeopathic remedy until she could consult her homeopath again. Out of caution and respect for her family's concerns, she stopped taking Arsenicum Album for the next 2 weeks. This pause in her treatment reflects how powerful the influence of conventional medical advice can be, even when the patient has experienced positive results. The gynecologist's reaction likely came from a place of genuine concern for her patient's safety. However, her response also revealed a lack of understanding about homeopathic remedies. While her intentions were good, her advice was based on a misunderstanding of the nature and safety of homeopathic medicines, especially at high dilutions like 9C. This is a common scenario where well-meaning professionals may inadvertently spread misinformation. The truth is, there is no prescription or over-the-counter medicine that is as non-toxic as a properly prepared homeopathic remedy at 9C potency. The safety of these remedies is unmatched, and their non-toxicity is assured by the extreme smallness of the dose. This is a key point that sets homeopathy apart from conventional medicines, which often carry risks of side effects and toxicity. Homeopathy's non-toxicity comes from its use of microdoses. These are incredibly small amounts of a substance prepared through a process called serial dilution. The higher the dilution number, the less of the original substance remains. Yet, homeopathic remedies are believed to retain their effectiveness, stimulating a response in the body when properly indicated. To understand homeopathic remedies, it's important to know how they are made. The process involves repeatedly diluting the original substance in water or alcohol and vigorously shaking it at each step. This method, introduced by Samuel Hahnemann, is what gives homeopathic remedies their unique properties. The more times a remedy is diluted and shaken, the higher its potency. To grasp just how small these doses are, let's look at Avogadro's number, a concept from chemistry. Avogadro's number, roughly 602 sextillion, represents the number of molecules in a mole of a substance. When a homeopathic remedy is diluted beyond 12C, statistically, there are no molecules of the original substance left. Yet, homeopaths use even higher dilutions with reported success. At potencies higher than 12C, homeopathic remedies contain no molecules of the original substance. This raises the question, how can they still work? Homeopaths believe that some property of the original substance is transferred to the diluting liquid during the process. This property is not yet fully understood, but it is thought to be energetic or informational in nature. Despite the lack of molecules, homeopathic remedies are reported to have effects. The exact nature of the property transferred during dilution and how it interacts with the body remains a mystery. Many theories exist, but none have been definitively proven. This ongoing mystery is a central topic in homeopathic research. A crucial part of preparing homeopathic remedies is agitation, or succussion. Each time the remedy is diluted, it must be shaken vigorously. If this step is skipped, the remedy loses its ability to stimulate a response in the patient. Proper agitation is believed to be essential for transferring the homeopathic properties to the diluting liquid. Unlike most medicines and vitamins, homeopathic remedies do not spoil when exposed to air. Regular medicines can degrade due to oxidation, a reaction with oxygen that breaks down molecules. Homeopathic remedies, however, remain stable, supporting the idea that their active property is not molecular in nature. While homeopathic remedies are immune to oxidation, they are sensitive to electromagnetic fields. Exposure to direct sunlight, microwaves, high heat, or strong magnetic fields can damage them. This sensitivity suggests that the remedy's active property may be electromagnetic or energetic in nature. Despite years of use and observation, the exact mechanism by which homeopathic remedies work is still not understood. Researchers continue to explore various theories, but a definitive explanation remains elusive. This lack of understanding, however, does not diminish the reported effectiveness of these remedies. It's not uncommon for the mechanism of a medicine to be discovered long after it's been in use. For example, sailors used fresh fruits to cure scurvy centuries before vitamin C was identified as the key nutrient. Even today, the mechanisms of many conventional medicines are not fully understood, including aspirin, whose action was only partially explained in recent decades. Some skeptics claim that homeopathy violates the laws of chemistry, biology, or physics. However, this is not the case. Homeopathy is based on reproducible data and clinical experience. Scientific progress often faces resistance when new observations challenge established views. But this does not mean the new ideas are invalid. Throughout history, scientific progress has been hindered by what is known as flat earth thinking, the tendency to reject new ideas simply because they don't fit with accepted beliefs. This mentality has been a major stumbling block to advancement in many fields, including medicine. Homeopathy, like other innovations, faces skepticism but continues to be explored and practiced. Consider the story of a young child who accidentally ate a whole bottle of homeopathic pulsatilla 30C. The emergency physician, following standard toxicology advice, pumped the child's stomach. The child was fine, but the incident highlights the confusion that arises when conventional medicine encounters homeopathy. The naturopath tried to explain that the dose was so small it posed no danger, but the message was difficult to convey in a crisis. In the emergency room, the naturopath faced a dilemma: how to explain that, despite the toxic reputation of pulsatilla, the homeopathic dose was so small it was harmless. The physician was not interested in a detailed explanation, so the naturopath simply said, "It was a very small dose, less than part of 1 drop in the whole bottle. The toxic dose is much higher than that." This simple explanation was enough to reassure the doctor. Homeopaths accept that living organisms can respond to properly prepared microdilutions of substances. This is considered a fundamental principle of homeopathy. If a patient does not benefit from treatment, it is not the principle that has failed, but rather the application of it, much like how a plane crash does not invalidate the laws of aerodynamics. To clarify this principle, consider the analogy of aerodynamics. If an airplane crashes, no one claims that the laws of aerodynamics have failed. Instead, it's understood that there was a failure in the application of those laws. Similarly, if a patient does not improve with homeopathic treatment, it does not mean the principle is invalid, just that it was not applied correctly. Samuel Hahnemann, the founder of homeopathy, was a skilled chemist who recognized that homeopathic dilutions went beyond the material realm. As a scientist, he could not deny the objective results he observed. He believed that the effects of homeopathic remedies involved the whole person, relying on a concept known as vital force. Hahnemann's concept of vital force is central to homeopathy. He observed that homeopathic remedies seem to act on the whole person, not just on isolated symptoms. This holistic approach is a defining feature of homeopathic medicine and will be explored further in the next chapter. In summary, homeopathic remedies, when properly prepared, are among the safest medicines available. Their extreme dilution ensures non-toxicity, and their unique preparation process sets them apart from conventional drugs. Despite skepticism and misunderstanding, homeopathy continues to be practiced and studied around the world. Homeopathy is used by millions of people globally. Practitioners carefully select remedies based on the individual's symptoms and overall health. The goal is to stimulate the body's natural healing response, using the principle of like cures like. This individualized approach is a hallmark of homeopathic practice. One of the main advantages of homeopathic remedies is their safety profile. Because they are so highly diluted, they can be used for people of all ages, including infants and the elderly. This makes them a popular choice for families seeking gentle, non-toxic options for healthcare. Unlike many conventional medicines, homeopathic remedies carry no risk of overdose. Even if an entire bottle is consumed, as in the case of the child with pulsatilla, there is no danger of toxicity. This unique safety feature is due to the extreme dilution of the active ingredient. To maintain their effectiveness, homeopathic remedies should be stored properly. They should be kept away from strong electromagnetic fields, direct sunlight, and high heat. Proper storage ensures that the energetic properties of the remedy are preserved until use. The preparation of homeopathic remedies follows strict standards to ensure quality and safety. Each step of dilution and agitation is carefully controlled. This attention to detail is essential for producing remedies that are both safe and effective. Homeopathy is grounded in clinical experience. Practitioners rely on detailed case histories and careful observation to select the most appropriate remedy. This evidence-based approach has been developed over centuries and continues to evolve with ongoing research. The foundation of homeopathy lies in objectively reproducible data. Remedies are tested through a process called proving, where healthy volunteers take the remedy and record their symptoms. This data is then used to match remedies to patients with similar symptoms. Homeopathy is practiced worldwide, with millions of users and thousands of practitioners. It is recognized as a complementary or alternative medicine in many countries. Its popularity continues to grow as more people seek safe and gentle approaches to healthcare. Despite its widespread use, homeopathy faces skepticism from some in the medical community. Critics often focus on the lack of molecules in high-potency remedies, questioning how they can have any effect. However, ongoing research and clinical experience continue to support the effectiveness of homeopathic treatments. Homeopathy is often described as a form of energetic medicine. The remedies are thought to work by influencing the body's energy fields, rather than through direct chemical action. This concept is still being explored by scientists and remains a topic of debate. A key strength of homeopathy is its patient-centered approach. Practitioners take time to understand the whole person, not just isolated symptoms. This holistic method aims to restore balance and promote overall well-being, rather than simply suppressing symptoms. Each homeopathic remedy is selected based on the individual's unique symptoms and constitution. There is no one-size-fits-all approach. This individualized selection process is a cornerstone of homeopathic practice and contributes to its reported success. Homeopathic remedies are designed to work gently with the body's natural healing processes. They do not force a response or suppress symptoms, but rather encourage the body to restore balance on its own. This gentle approach is especially valued by those seeking alternatives to stronger medications. Because of their extreme dilution, homeopathic remedies have virtually no side effects. This makes them an attractive option for people who are sensitive to conventional medications or who want to avoid unwanted reactions. Homeopathy can be used alongside conventional medicine as a complementary approach. Many patients find that combining the two systems provides the best results for their health. Communication between practitioners is important to ensure safe and effective care. Research into homeopathy continues around the world. Scientists are exploring the mechanisms behind its effects, as well as its clinical outcomes. While questions remain, the growing body of evidence supports further investigation into this unique form of medicine. Many patients report positive experiences with homeopathy, including improvements in sleep, anxiety, and overall well-being. These stories, while anecdotal, contribute to the growing interest in homeopathic medicine and its potential benefits. Educating both patients and healthcare providers about homeopathy is essential for safe and effective use. Understanding the principles, preparation, and safety of homeopathic remedies can help bridge the gap between conventional and alternative medicine. As research continues and understanding grows, homeopathy may play an increasingly important role in integrative healthcare. Its non-toxic nature, individualized approach, and gentle action make it a valuable option for many people seeking holistic solutions. Homeopathy offers a unique perspective on healing, emphasizing safety, individualized care, and the power of microdoses. While it remains controversial in some circles, its long history and continued use speak to its enduring appeal. As with all forms of medicine, open-mindedness and ongoing research are key to understanding its place in modern healthcare. In closing, the story of non-toxic medicines and homeopathy is one of curiosity, debate, and hope. Whether you are a patient, practitioner, or simply interested in alternative medicine, understanding the principles and safety of homeopathic remedies can help you make informed decisions about your health. The journey of discovery continues, inviting us all to keep an open mind.